I'm Oyani 9, singer, songwriter, bass player, and I also do production.
So, let's talk about how you got to this point. Can you tell us how you got here musically?
Oh, when I was a little baby. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I've been singing ever since I can remember, even from just like high school, like being in the gymnasium when it's raining. Um, there's listening to the music, the radio's playing. I jump on the mic in the control room. No one could even see me, and I start singing. I was pretty shy, as I'm still kind of shy, but that's kind of how I started. And then moving on to when I turned 18, I used to listen to 92.3 The Beat a lot. They had this thing called 5 Minutes of Fame, and I called in and I said, I'm gonna sing, and they hung up on me. So I was like, what happened? But anyway, so I called again, and they said, give us your name and what you're gonna sing. And I said, I'm gonna sing I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. And it obviously went really good, because right after that phone call, I got a local producer call me and wanted me to join his girl group, later called Girls Lately. And it was a good experience. Lasted for about 2 years. And one thing I learned from that group was harmonizing. So I learned the art of harmonizing from that group. And then fast forward on to, I met Andre Simone, formerly with Prince, in his early years. Worked with Andre for about 5 years. He was awesome. He taught me a lot of pop songwriting, performance. He used to tell me stories about how Prince would practice for his performances. It really soaked in for me. So I wrote a lot of great songs with him. And then I decided to take a trip one time to Seattle, Washington, and I wanted something to read. And I ended up finding this book called No One Here Gets Out Alive. It's a biography on Jim Morrison. And I read it from the beginning to the end on that whole trip, and I was totally in. I started listening to all the rock legends like Led Zeppelin, The Doors, Jimi Hendrix. I just went back and just started doing my homework. And then I ended up doing a rock album that we called CA7. We were doing that for about a good year, but that didn't last because we had creative differences. And then moving right along to the AGs, and here I am.